All right, welcome back. I have not done one of these kind of like gear focused discussions in a long time. This is meant to start a conversation with all of you. I just want to know, I'm going to give my perspective, but then I want to know what you think would make the Pro 4 the perfect camera for you. Just to give you some context, I've been at a crossroad with my X-Pro 3 for a long time. It's been my favorite camera forever. I just absolutely love the sensor, absolutely love the images that I get from it. If you don't know, I travel full time, which is a fancy way of saying I live out of suitcases, meaning I don't have a whole lot of spare room in my backpack and my luggage and everything. So I try to keep my kit as small as possible. And that has sort of led to the question, do I keep the Pro 3 now that I have the T5? Do I, wait for the Pro 4 to come out? Do I, switch to something smaller? Do I just go down to one camera? Like, where do I go next? What do I do? So the number one thing I think that Fujifilm needs to just straight up fix is the screen. With this whole ribbon cable issue where that keeps breaking and people's, screens continuously seem to die with the Pro 3, let's not have that. But I feel like we can all agree there that something needs to happen with the screen. I don't usually talk to a ton of people who are just like in love with the solution that we have now. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is going to upset all of you probably. I think that the Pro 4 is going to for sure have the new 40 megapixel sensor, and I also think it's for sure going to have IBIS. I mean, every single reliable rumor on the internet points to that. It makes no sense for them to develop this sensor, to put all of their resources into this, put it in every single one of their cameras, and then do something different with the Pro 4. So whether it comes out this year or next year or whatever, it's going to have that sensor, and I'm not happy about it. The 26 megapixel sensor that's in it right now, let's be honest, for most people looking at mid-range APS-C cameras like Fujifilm offers, you don't need 40 megapixels. I don't need 40 megapixels. I'm a professional photographer. I don't need 40 megapixels. 26 megapixels allows you to print up to, like 26 by 34 inches or something like that. That's a huge print. Like that's that's a good portion of a wall. And with technology coming out like Lightroom's ability to double the resolution of any image pretty effectively, I mean, that gives you massive prints all of a sudden. And who is doing professional work that requires this much resolution on, again, a mid-range APS-C camera? Fujifilm also offers their GFX cameras that go up to 100 megapixels. Those are medium format cameras meant for professionals that have massive high resolution sensors. But for me, I don't need my raw files to be 90 meg. It's a little much. And so, I don't know. I've been frustrated. I also just don't think that the images edit the same, like the color science or something seems to be a little bit odd with the T5 sensor. I also think it needs to have some kind of video overhaul. Right now, if you want to shoot video on the Pro 3, I don't know why you would, but if you do want to, you have to hit the drive button and scroll down through like, I don't know, 6-7 menu options, and then it's there at the bottom. And then when you want to go back to photography, same process, you scroll back up. That's just not practical. For a modern company to produce a camera like this, it needs to appeal to a wide enough audience that people will actually buy it. So as much as I hate to admit it, and as much as I'm not going to use it for that purpose, I know that there are a ton of people out there that would buy the camera as like an upgraded XE4, if it did shoot video better than it does now. Now, as far as like other technical things go, I mean, I think IBIS is great to have. It's going to make the camera a little bit bigger. And so on that front, I hope that added size allows them to put the bigger batteries, because the battery life on those is absolutely phenomenal, and the battery life on my little tiny Fuji batteries that go in the Pro 3 is terrible. I had to bring like 3 out with me when I go for a day of street photography or whatever, and that's just a little bit crazy. So, and on the other hand, what I really don't want to see them do is come up with a whole new battery. I mean, for those of us that shoot with multiple Fuji bodies, it would be great to have just one battery for all of our cameras. But to be 100% honest with you, I'm really happy with the Pro 3 how it is. I don't have a lot of other technical changes that I would necessarily make to it. I think that the optical viewfinder is great. I think that the EVF has plenty of resolution. I don't really have a problem with navigating the menus. I think the screen resolution is fine. I mean, we already went over the fact that I don't even really want the sensor to be upgraded. So it kind of begs the question, like, what is there to even upgrade? what would you change about your Pro 3? What would make you buy a Pro 4? And part of the reason I'm asking this is because we just recently saw the X100 VI or the X100 come out, and for all intents and purposes it seems to be an X100V with the bigger sensor in it. A bunch of the creators that I follow here on Instagram and YouTube have commented on the fact that it's just a very kind of marginal upgrade over the X100V. I mean, it has a little more resolution, it has IBIS, and it has better autofocus. Like, is it really worth spending $2,000 on a camera just for those little upgrades? So yeah, this just serves as a bit of a conversation starter. I love talking about this kind of stuff and theorizing about what Fujifilm might do, so let me know what would make you buy a Pro 4, what would make it worth it to you to upgrade if you already have one, or to jump into the Pro line if you're still looking at maybe adding one to your collection. But yeah, what do you shoot with now? What would be advantageous to you as a photographer or a filmmaker, videographer, whatever. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. I'm really excited for the conversations that this is inevitably gonna start. I'm especially excited for all the people who are mad at me about hating the new sensor and thinking it's terrible and wanting it to not exist. But yeah, without any further ado, let's talk down below.